Yo, in this video, we are going to go over every weapon in Bloodhunt and put it on a tier list. Let's get right into it. So today, right now, in this Discord, I have with me...
This kid's cringe, right?
Yo, my fault, bro.
Yo!
It's Caleb.
Time, brother.
Nah,
These guys are amazing players. They are some of the best Bloodhunt players in the world.
Better than the average.
Better than you watching. If you're watching, these kids are better, so they know what they're talking about. But let's get started. AK, what is everyone thinking? So with this tier list, we are basing it off of the average of the colors that we can pick them up at. So by this, it's gold, blue, green, purple, just the average. Not the best, because obviously the AK, gold AK would be S tier. So, you know, go.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
I personally, to my piece, I think the AK still goes S tier. I think early game, you picking up a green AK versus a green anything else, or a blue AK versus blue anything else. Long range, it wins because it starts off with a tight hit spread, really high head multiplier. At close range, it wins because it starts off with really tight spread. I think overall, the AK is probably like, because you can spot things. You get on rooftop, you can jump in the air, ADS, you hover, and you can beam with that from early game.
Bro. I think I might have to put it at A because, like, there's two shotguns that we're talking about that are busted. If you're talking about blue shotties, bro, like,
Yeah, but I
don't
think the
know,
shotty's
bro.
really inconsistent. The AK is consistent.
I think the AK deserves S tier. The only thing that I think holds it back is its mag size,
Okay.
and because the 30 to 35, the average mag size you get is 30-35, and you need to hit a lot of your bullets to down someone
Yeah.
because of the high HP pool that everybody
And
has.
In my
Mhm.
mind,
But
what
I do think that it deserves S tier.
like 100%.
Enough on the AK,
If I see
enough
a-
on the AK, enough on the AK. We spoke enough on it. So since we were talking about the toggler, by the way, Kyme, I think this is the toggler right here.
Is it? Okay.
We'll go to it next. Toggler.
So is-
By the way, for the AK, I'm saying it's S tier also. But the toggler, if we're putting the AK at S tier, I'm thinking the toggler is at S tier because I like it even more than the AK, except for the
It's
gold
way
one.
better than- If I see a purple toggler and a purple
Yes, sir.
AK, and I already have a close range weapon,
Yeah, I think Toggler is.
it melts so fast. It's from long range. It gets the job done so fast.
And the
About
headshot
25,
multiplier,
25,
the
25
headshot
later.
multiplier, bro.
25 to the
Right,
body, bro. So like,
Personally, I
Yeah.
think the toggler is A tier just because of the ease of use that the AK has. For the
Yeah.
toggler, it has a slower fire rate than the AK, so you do need to be a better player to use it. So I think for the average player, toggler would be A, and I think
Yeah, and I think the only
AK
thing
would
I'd
be
say
S.
the AK has over the Toggler is if you're end game in a sporadic situation, there's, you know what I mean, you're getting like to that very last zone on the building, and there's, you know, you have like 8 to 10 people left. Like we've all had that happen. I think the AK is better in situations like that where it's sporadic, people are jumping everywhere. You know what I mean? It's very hectic. I think
yeah,
at the
but you
close
gotta think
range,
most of the
aggressive.
time, whenever you're in game, you got the purple AK or the gold.
Yeah, well, that's the thing,
And
right?
bro,
When
the
you do
toggler, if
end
we're
game,
talking about blue, the toggler is S tier, bro.
nuts.
If I
Yeah,
pick it up,
yeah,
I'm
blue.
keeping it.
And don't even talk about purple, bro.
But
That's
how
like
many
the
people
purple
do you think
rips.
can you get in good players' hands? It's S
That
tier.
gun is
As a
broken.
average gun, I'd put it A because it's for the average person, is gonna find it really hard to
it's
track.
a high A for me, almost S.
Okay, so for the AK, we had 3 S's, 1 A, so it's S. Toggler, 3 S's, 1 A plus, maybe S, so obviously S.
Yeah.
Now, I'm gonna switch over to this shit pistol. I'm putting this at D.
Yeah, we don't even gotta talk about that, bro.
Yeah.
If I
It's
land
a
and
starter
I-
pistol, man. It's a
If I
starter
land
pistol.
and my teammates are getting pushed, now all I have
There
is
is
a
no-
pistol. I'm not
There's only a
helping.
green starter pistol. There's no such thing as a blue one. Anyway,
Yeah.
So, yeah, D.
Yeah,
Yeah, that thing's
Yeah, we're
trash.
E.
We're gonna get to the melees after too, so let's continue with the weapons.
That
It's
thing has
crossbow.
buttons.
This is where it gets controversial. I'll hold my thoughts
The
back.
blue crossbow, I'm gonna have to go with probably B. Because it does, if you hit that stick, it does do that initial like
It does.
120 damage. And on top of that, you can use it to make people move and come out of their hiding spot. You know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
Okay.
I would give it A, but I don't ever pick it up because it's like it's really high. It's a high reload time, and it's only one bullet that you get to shoot.
One thing I've been doing with the crossbow is you can completely shut off LOSs, and I can stop teams from looking at me, stop snipers from shooting at me, stop people from watching a rotation just by that green gas cutting it off. I've used that so much in games.
And on top of that, bro, if there's a down person, if you down someone and you shoot this at that area, they can't res him because they're gonna tick damage
And
off
you
of
get
them.
the thirst.
Yeah.
Okay.
If you shoot a knock person, that's like 150 on a
I'm
knock
definitely
person.
cool with that one, but that's for the good player. You don't.
I'd still put it at B though. I don't know.
Yeah, that's
I
what
don't
I'm
know.
saying. B because
don't know.
nobody plays with it.
Yeah, I'd say for the average person, B, but for me personally, I would put it A.
Okay, now this is why I put the sniper right after this. Hear me out, right? Sniper, you can shoot them in the forehead, shoot them in the body. It doesn't one shot. I've gotten one shotted by crossbows before.
I would say objectively
Okay.
bad. Like
Sniper
objectively
C.
horrendous. Snipers in especially battle royale games, they only get value if they get one shot. And in this game, you're telling me a max
Only
headshot is 160.
And then if
Headshot
you
is
hit
crazy
3
hard to
bodies,
hit.
it finally downs. 3 bodies. 3.
Yeah, I'm not about
No
it, dude.
collapse. Honestly, I'm cool with putting that at D.
I think that's buns. That is straight trash.
Yeah,
I would
honestly,
not, I would not recommend using
Like,
it.
if you have a
get clips with it,
pistol, you can kill faster than with a sniper. If you think about it.
sure. And again, like
The
Bloodhunt, do
reload.
you understand how hard it is to hit that headshot? Like,
Mhm.
it's
with
not
the mobility.
happening, man.
Yeah.
It's not happening. I'd put in D, dude. That thing is trash.
Yeah, this
Yeah,
we're not talking about trash no more.
Yeah.
This shit. I'm gonna let you guys talk and I'm gonna give you my thoughts after.
I don't know. That thing is worse than a
Which
sniper.
one's that one?
It's the marksman rifle.
Oh.
Deep. Oh, deep. Just slap it there.
Alright, yeah, fuck it. That shit's horrendous.
It's
The
literally-
toggler's the same thing
recoil
and it's
is
better.
Horrible.
Yeah.
It doesn't
It's
do enough
just a-
damage to have that recoil that it
Yeah.
has.
And zooms in way too much when you ADS.
Yeah.
yeah,
It
Um,
uses
hella-
precision ammo at that. You don't get a lot of shots with it. It has the same damage as the toggler. It shoots slower. It's just a bad toggler.
Yeah.
And it's less accurate too than the toggler.
Yeah, way less.
hear me-
accurate.
Aight.
Accurate that.
I have a lot to say about this, but double barrel shotgun.
Okay, you start, Zed. You start it off.
Alright,
What do you think?
I'm gonna give all my hate for this, right? Dog shit horrendous, right? Here's why I'm saying this. This gun right here, right? I can easily put it at S tier. And I can just as easily put it at C tier. I don't think it's D, but I can easily put it at C tier. Only because in solos, right? Solos only, and I'm speaking for my character and what's your character's name, Rue?
Yeah, my character too, bro.
Yep.
Oh my god. that-
Those two, the
Yep, yep.
invis and the stun, this can be easily S tier because you just invis around them, double bump, they're dead. Like
Literally,
all their
my
damage dead.
character, bro, my stun, I jump down, hit the ground, they go up and they're stunned. I can just literally tap it twice. Boom, boom, down.
Yeah.
Now that's on a good day though. You can
That's like a- that's a
one
certain
shot
situation.
them with a clip. Other than that, it hits for 20. I don't understand it. Sometimes you won't even hit anyone. The red will just
Yeah,
go
the red
nowhere.
can fuck you up.
Literally,
Yo,
you
yeah,
will
but that's why you
look.
gotta put it at B. You gotta
Yeah.
put it at B, bro.
Ah.
At least B.
Yeah.
It has the potential to one shot. Like that is just crazy for a shotgun. You know what I'm saying?
I wouldn't even put it at B because even if it has the potential to one shot, it's
It's
not a potential that's dictated by your skill. It's by random numbers. And when you put like RNG in a game where you're talking
No,
about your own
bro, I had the
mechanical skills.
consistent. I had the consistent 120, bro. I'm telling
Well,
you.
dude, yeah, I have a couple clips of hitting like crazy pumps with it, but then I also have like the
And that's-
vice versa clips
that's
of
what I'm
hitting the
saying.
same
In a-
shots for
in a
30s. And
Where the TTK is kind of high, the shotgun is a very viable option, bro.
But
So
this
I'm gonna have
gun
to go at
reminds me
least
of
B,
the pump
B
when
plus.
Fortnite was new. Like it can
Oh my
200 or hit for 8. And
Yeah.
Yeah.
The eights, bro.
yeah.
I
Yeah.
used to slam my controller.
yeah.
Because of its inconsistency and the distance you need to be so close to them to do any sort of damage, I'd put it C. Because
Oh,
the
how
other
in it?
shotgun is just better.
I feel like they're shotguns.
Alright.
all right, now wait.
Alright.
Hear me out. Hear
I'm
me
cool
out.
with that.
The final decision, right? I'm feeling B. Hear me out.
Me too.
Only because there's 2 game modes in this game right now: trios and solos. Solos. This,
Busted.
bro, it's like, bro, there's no other
It's
weapon
like-
like it. But
You're
in
solos,
trios-
you're more focused on like securing the kill.
Yeah.
And you only have to worry about one.
because
person.
with trios,
Yes,
if you
that's-
mess up a
yes.
shot, right? You have
Like,
3 other people shooting at you and you're dead. If you don't kill the person with those 2 shots, you're dead. But in solos, the TTK, like Caleb said, is high. So it's less forgiving in solos than
Yeah.
trios.
Yeah,
If y'all want to hear that
respect
shit, would
it,
be
yeah.
at A. No, cap, please.
Double crossbow, double crossbow, double crossbow.
Double crossbow.
C.
Those are
C.
bad.
C. Okay.
I don't
We're
know.
not even gonna
It's
talk about it. We're
outrageous.
not even gonna talk about it. It's a
Yeah,
C.
I don't think it's horrendous, but it's not.
It has the explosive tips and it's
Yeah.
not
It's not good.
blue, so it's alright. But if you have the green one, it's horrible.
Even if you hit
Sure.
people with it, it doesn't like 2 shots. So
Alright.
Yeah, it does nothing.
Double
right?
pistol.
These.
let's hear it. Let's hear it.
I'm gonna have to go with for the close range guns.
Yeah.
It's an A. It's an A.
You think so?
It's an A, bro. Each gun does 25, bro. To the bottom.
Wait. Actually,
But
we're
we're-
not gonna go
we're
to this
at
first. Wait.
range.
Hear me out. Hear me out. Right? Can we
Alright,
all
alright.
agree that this pump is what?
S.
It's
I think it's A, but it has moments when it's S.
Alright,
Yeah.
we're gonna wait. Don't talk yet. We're gonna talk about this later. I just needed that to have the standard for A. Now let's get back
Yeah.
into
Yeah,
these,
yeah,
and then
yeah.
we'll talk about the shotty after.
Okay. Yeah, those are that, bro. The blue. Okay. These things, bro. I'm definitely picking these up over the double barrel. So they're
Yes,
the blue
sir.
double barrel. I'm grabbing these right away, bro. If I ever see them in the shop, they're at least a A. The TTK is nasty. The mag size is nasty. They're a good, viable close range option.
I would.
personally,
Yeah, you go. You go.
personally, I don't think it's A because I think the SMG is a better close range weapon. I think it's a high B. I think
Okay.
it's better than the double barrel and it's better than the crossbow. I think it's a high B.
These are
Okay,
way more consistent
so,
than the SMG.
So the way I look at it right now is it depends on the perspective you're looking at it from. I would put it in a B for the sole fact that you have to tap to shoot them. And for the majority of players, like I keep saying, you have naturally good aim. For the
Okay, yeah.
majority of players, tap firing these guns while trying to track in a hectic situation, it's not happening. You know what I mean?
Okay.
They're not
Yeah,
going to
alright,
be able to
yeah,
do it.
I'm cool with that B.
And that's why I'd put it
Same.
in B. If you're telling like in the hands of a good player, I think they're crazy good.
The
Even at
purple
mid
ones,
ranges, yeah. Oh, even at mid ranges, those
Purple
are
one's
Check out my
fresh,
last
too.
video if you want to see them purple ones go crazy.
Yeah, everyone's socials in the description, by the way.
Yeah. So what's next?
See now, I think Caleb was putting them at A because we didn't put the other close range weapons in yet, but we'll get to that. LMG, what are we saying?
LMG,
I think it's mediocre. I just think the AK
The
is
blue
better
one
in
is
every
a C.
way.
If I see it's got to be a C because it's a decent gun. It can definitely it gets the job done. It's just it takes a lot of bullets to kill.
So you're picking up a crossbow over the LMG.
I
Yeah.
don't pick up a crossbow at all. That's only at B because fucking Kyme's in. It'd be a C if it wasn't.
Personally, the way I think about the LMG, you peek me at long range, and I have an AK, you have an LMG, I'm winning. At close range, I'm winning. At mid range, I'm winning. You know what I mean? Because the AK starts off accurate. I'll have 100 damage off before you have 50. You know what
That's
I mean?
the
And
thing,
that
though.
already,
You're gonna start missing bullets. I'm not.
But that's the
My
thing.
shit
The
gets more
AK,
accurate as it goes.
the AK resets instantly. If you literally stop shooting and you start shooting, you are back to perfect accuracy.
No, B. Yeah, we're gonna have to go B for that, bro.
Yeah.
I was
don't know.
low-key
It has the
thinking B.
potential to- It has the potential to be, bro.
Because
Yeah,
all
I
I'm
think
saying,
it
I'd
would
pick
be.
this up over pistols, but
Yeah.
like
Well,
green
I
LMG,
would-
green pistols, all in
Yeah,
different
I-
buildings.
I'm gonna grab the
I
green
would pick it up.
LMG.
I
Yeah.
would pick it up because it's easier to use. I do think the pistols are better though.
I
Like,
don't
you're
grab
gonna
the
put
blue.
more
I don't grab the
mental.
pistols until they're blue. Unless they're blue.
Yeah, it's enough to warrant a higher placement. Dude, I'm dying, bro.
Golly, that's not
I
getting edited
know,
out.
dude. I'm Rick, bro. I hit puberty at 21, bro. I can't.
Oh my gosh.
I
Real
know,
quick though.
right?
Next, revolver.
S. It's like nah.
Now,
Stuff is-
No,
by the way,
it's-
when I'm talking about the revolver, take all biases aside and compare it to the weapons on the list already.
I'd put it C.
yeah, I'd put it C as
Probably
well.
C.
It can
There's
do
like
a lot of
120 to the
damage,
head.
but
But chances of you hitting that headshot are very slim. Along with the, I'm actually gonna have to put that thing in D. It's just
The
not
only-
a good
the
gun,
only
man.
reason
At
I'd put
all.
I'd put it in C is because like you've been saying this a lot too, Caleb. What guns would you take over the revolver?
Should I take everything?
In D? You know what I mean? Like I'd
Yeah.
rather
I
have the
probably would
revolver
have
over
this.
Yeah.
the sniper, double crossbow, base pistol. You know what I mean? That's
Like,
that's
these
the
are
only reason I put it in
horrendous.
C.
If we're talking about blue, I'm taking the double crossbows. I'm taking probably the DMR. I'm taking that shit over that. Definitely.
You think so?
I think it's just if we're talking about the blue ones, the reload. I mean the bullet chamber time is like a year, bro. Like you literally you shoot and then you wait like 3 seconds and then you click it.
But
It's
look
not
at the headshot multiplier
Yeah.
though. It has like a 2.25 head, or it has a 2.25 headshot, or a 3 times headshot multiplier. Like a blue one of that gun is hitting 125.
Hit the headshot though, and then what? They're gonna run right away. You can't play it up close. It's only good long range. It's not a good gun overall.
Yeah, I agree.
Unless you have good aim, and it's definitely not good for them.
Can we say bottom of C then? Like C minus?
C, bro, no D.
I personally put it bottom in C.
So low C. I agree with that. Let's go to this boy, the Mp7 Smg.
Crazy.
High B.
B.
I'd put it high B as well. Maybe even A.
B.
I'd put it.
Talking about blues, Dex.
B.
Purple one though.
Wow, what are you thinking? What are you thinking next?
I'm thinking high A, low S.
I've hit a couple like straight 200 beams with that thing. I think the damage output is ridiculous. I'd put it in A.
Yeah,
I wouldn't put it in S.
It's a viable.
Yeah, it's
cool with the A.
it's viable and it's consistent. It's one of those things where if you're hitting your shots, it's hitting its shots.
It hits a
you know what I
lot
mean?
of bullets and it shoots very fast.
Yeah, so if you know what I mean. If you're
we're
good,
cool
it's
with that.
consistent, it's reliable, it gets the job done. It's not even
Yeah,
Yeah,
crazy.
you also don't have to track for very long with it.
Yep.
Yeah.
No, right? Which is, it's a blessing and a curse, because if you miss a second of aiming, you missed half your
No,
clip.
no,
But if
yeah.
you hit a second of
Half that
aiming, you
bitch.
hit half your clip. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So
But the
it's
thing
a blessing
about
and a
this,
curse.
bro, if I see a green pump and a green SMG, I'm taking SMG. If I see a blue pump, blue SMG, I'm taking SMG. If I see a purple pump, purple SMG, and a gold SMG, like, come on. And the
Yeah,
thing about that,
I
every gun on this list, every single one loses to the SMG at close range. Every single one.
Yeah, unless you're hitting
Not the double
crazy,
barrel.
crazy double barrel with luck. But that's let's say consistently on average, I'd rather have a submachine gun at almost point blank
If
than I
we're
would a
talking
double
about
barrel.
point blank, though, that's the only way that gun's good.
Bro, the gold and purple SMG
Think so?
can
No, dude.
literally kill in less than a second.
Dude, even at mid range, I'd be using that thing. I have a
I'm
clip
saying
of
it's
me like
A,
one
bro.
And the
it's not
reload
A.
speed
Yeah,
is
I say.
literally like a millisecond.
Yeah,
Yeah.
we're
I
cool.
also-
Yeah, I'm cool with the high.
One thing that I'd put in A for is that its spread at the beginning is pretty tight.
Yeah. All right.
Okay.
You
This
can,
boy.
You can bounce around with it. The movement with it's sick. Yeah. All right, I'm gonna have to go. I don't even like this shit, bro. Like,
Tommy gun, I'd put it C.
I do not like
What?
This shit,
What?
man. Yeah, D, bro. High C, high C.
What?
high C.
What?
Okay,
Wait.
So this
Wait,
is how I'm
C?
gonna look at the Tommy gun, right?
Probably mid B.
I'd put it B because of the Tommy gun is outgunning the pistols and it's outgunning
Uh-huh,
the LMG
uh-huh.
at close mid range. It's the
But
spread isn't
dude,
anything
The
crazy.
spread is ugly.
Yeah, the spread's ugly, but the spreads I think is in this game because like from playing it as much so far, I think it's uniform in the way like it doesn't get bigger but it doesn't get smaller. It starts off at a certain range and it stays at that certain range. So like close to like around mid range, it's not bad. It will outgun the LMG. It will outgun the pistols. You know what I mean? Like that's the only reason I'd put it around B. It's not better than the sub, the shotgun, the AK, the toggler. You know what I mean? It's not. But the thing is, what's winning? A blue Tommy gun or blue pistols? I think the Tommy gun takes it. It's full auto.
I take this over LMG pistols and the crossbow.
Yeah,
Nigga, I'm
100%.
shitting on you, boy. If you got
Yeah, okay. Pull up with the crossbow. Pull
Yo,
up with the
the
pistols.
pistols?
You get
Oh,
slammed.
yeah, no,
You get
but
slapped.
You
but
get
like I said,
slammed.
in a
from
good
like
player's
mid range,
hands-
you have to be up close with the Tommy gun.
Uh-huh.
Really close. That's why I'm not saying it's good.
But once again, the only reason like
I don't ever
agree with
touch
you
it
what you're saying
unless I
with the pistols,
need to.
but if we're talking the average, the pistols are not good for the average. They are very hard to use for the average person.
bro. No, they're not. You hit
Yeah, that's
50
because you're
right
nuts.
away.
That's because you're nuts, Caleb.
You hit 50 right away, bro. It's like boom, boom. You hit 50. The fire rate's not. The fire rate's good too. So like all you.
No, the
gotta do
fire is good, but I'm
every-
saying at close range, tracking and smashing left,
Yeah.
left click to hit shots
good.
for the average player is hard, dude.
I'm
Aight.
cool with this setup.
Melee. Now, when we talk about melee, we're not comparing them to each other, but comparing them to every single gun here also.
So the first one's Katana. This is a Katana right here.
Katana's
for
S.
better words.
Katana,
Katana's
I'd
S,
put
No, this is the
Katana-
axe. Oh yeah,
Okay.
the same thing. Oh
Yeah,
yeah,
use it.
yeah. First one Katana.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. So personally, I'd put the Katana at like B, A tier.
Oh my god.
Yeah, personally, how often I have not been in situations crazy often where I whip my
I
Katana and
literally
deflect all the bullets.
I deflected somebody's eagle shot back into their face.
That's unlucky. But yeah, like,
bro,
I think it's good.
It's
but,
really
like,
good
once
for
again-
defense, dude. If you know how to use it, I'm at least having.
But-
I'm
but
gonna have
once
to
ag-
put it at A at least.
Yeah,
bro.
yeah, no, I said I put like A, B, because like you said, if you know how to use it, but once again, you're not talking. The average player is not gonna be able to get that.
And if you get the-
But hear me out. Hear me out. Are you taking that over your double barrel, Tommy gun, double pistols, LMG, and crossbow?
Yeah.
Should we compare the melees to the guns or the different melees?
Well, we'll do compare them to the guns because it's still the same tier list. And then we'll talk about them after.
I think that you could outplay anybody with the katana.
Yeah, I think
Katana.
if you're good,
If we're
the
going for
katana's
B
good.
and below, yeah, you can. I mean,
Yeah.
yeah, you can get them to waste their ammo, bro. Like,
Now, don't get me wrong. Like, obviously, if you're carrying the katana as a solo item, then no, I'm not running at a kid with a katana and he has a, let's say, Tommy gun. You know what I mean? If that's all I have, then no. Right?
That's what I'm
You're
saying.
not-
I'm
you're not-
I'm slamming on that
you're
dude.
not-
I'm straight.
you're not
Because
winning.
I would say B because I'd use a katana
Yeah,
over
okay.
everything lower, but I wouldn't use it over like a Tommy gun.
Yeah, actually, the
Bro,
other
I'm not
guns.
gonna cap, bro. If the dude has the nuts to drop on me with the katana, bro, I start getting scared, bro. Like I
Oh
start
yeah, it's a
panicking,
little
bro.
it's a little
like,
panicky, but how did he
it's
get to
like-
me? Did he teleport? Did he jump? Because as soon as I get hit and anything like that, I'm leaping away and I'm.
But
gone.
like we
My
said
character-
before, we're
I
thinking
keep
about
doing
all of
that
these
too,
like
but-
inside of a class because they would be used together.
yeah, I'm gonna have to put the katana at mid tier, bro.
Yeah, I'd put him.
Mid B.
Yeah, I'd put mid B. Yeah.
All right,
I'm
the
cool
axe.
with that one saying that beer. That's
Axe.
D.
I'd put the axe and the
D.
bat in
It's
C.
horrible. D.
I put
it's
a bunch.
bad. It's horrible,
Yeah,
bro.
it's trash.
Blunt.
I'd
I
put
don't
D.
even. If I have the axe, bro, I would rather run than pull it out. Like I'm not even kidding. There's
Yeah,
no
well,
damn. Like,
the only thing it does is it gives you more melee damage, but it offers nothing else. So like at the end of the day, yeah, it's better than fist, but like it's not good still.
Anyone else? Bat? Anyone else?
Put them in B.
Caleb?
Yeah, I just
They're
think
the same thing.
All right,
yeah, it's
These
just the
things
same
now.
thing,
goes
right?
in
It's just
D,
different.
man.
double sword.
Double sword.
I'm
Bro.
gonna hear you guys first.
Okay. I like
Double
this.
sword. Personally, I think they could be in. They could be an S, but I safely put them in A, just because
I
their
can say that they
mobility
could-
and their damage is kind of insane.
they belong
would-
in A. They
I
belong
would
in
put them personally. I'd make the argument saying they are straight S, not a doubt in my mind. Why do I
Yeah.
say that? The
Attack
base
speed.
alone of the ability of you moving slightly faster, people don't understand how much of an impact that is
That's the
across
thing, though, like,
any
it's-
game. Now,
And on
it's
top
not
of that,
insane more.
it kills quickly and the hitbox is huge.
Yes,
Huge.
sir.
Yeah, because it
Huge.
does sweeping strikes.
Yeah.
It's-
Yeah, I think that is easily A, and maybe in some circumstances S tier because I've gotten killed by that. This personally, I've gotten killed by that so many times where I think when I have the pump and the Mp7, and I'm like, bro, how is he not dying and I'm dead?
Yeah.
And also to add on top of everything, no one even mentioned this. You gain 50% of the damage you take away from them onto your own health bar with these.
Yo,
That's the crazy part.
Yeah,
That's
and don't
that
even get me
blows my mind.
started. If you get the abilities to power ups from sucking the civilians' bloods, you can get that thing up to 50% more damage.
Like, that's broken. That's
I
broken.
put it S tier. Yeah, easily. I put it S
Yeah,
tier.
good with that. Yeah.
All right, I'm gonna close it out because this shit is 40 minutes. But if you like the video, hit the like button. If you want to see more, hit the sub button. If you want to see me do anything that I've yet to do in the past, hit the comment button. Let me know. Everyone's socials also down below, so go watch their Bloodhunt videos up to them. Peace.
Peace out, boys.
See you, brother.